Alright guys, it's Tuesday, July 21st, and I'm sure a lot of you heard that there was some positive news about the vaccine that came out the other day. So the stock market futures have been steadily up between 22 and 25 points. So let's take a look at our portfolio because there are some positive things happening today. Costco is unchanged in the pre-market, but I think it will go up as well today along with the rest of the market, so that's going to be good. Gold has jumped in the money. It's making a big move in the pre-market. It's up almost $2. So I think we'll be able to close this trade either tomorrow or the next day if it if it stays up through the end of the day. J.P. Morgan is going up today. However, if it turns around, I may end up having to double down because it's pretty cheap right now. It's less than half of what I paid for it. So we'll see what happens with J.P. Morgan. Netflix is a problem child right now. I'm getting flashbacks from the Adobe trade I did last month, and I'm going to put a stop to that right now. So the last one is the SPY trade. The SPY trade has jumped in the money as well. It's up 2.5, almost $3. So I think we'll be able to close this trade by the end of the week as well. So it should be a nice profit. So now let's take a look at Netflix. If anybody remembers the Adobe trade that I did, it's a very similar story to what's going on with Netflix. It was a bear put, and Adobe turned around and started going up. So what I did was I converted the debit spread into a credit spread, and then I turned that credit spread into an iron condor. And from there, the next week and a half, Adobe went on a tear, and that strategy ended up not working. So it's a similar story with Netflix right now, but I think I'm going to do a little bit different strategy. I'm going to do something different. So instead of turning it into a credit spread, I'm going to turn it into a diagonal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy back this short position, and I'm going to take the $1,700 profit. It'll probably be around $2,000 because Netflix is going up today. We'll have to see when the market opens. And it's just going to leave us with this long put right here. So what I'm talking about is this. Let's take a look at the risk profile for Netflix. This is the trade as it exists right now. We opened it somewhere around right here, and then Netflix started moving up, so this trade lost money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the 31st of July, and I am going to sell a put. I'm going to sell the 480 put. It's going for about $550 right now. Yep, that's correct. So what I'm going to do is I'm buying back this short position right here, and I am just leaving this 480 put in the July 31st. So if it expires worthless, I'll collect about $2,600. So that will be really good, and it'll start chipping away at the loss that the long put is incurring. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to book the $2,000 of profit on that, and then I'm going to sell the 480 put in the July 31st series for about a $2,600 credit. So that takes care of Netflix. In terms of the new trade, I still want to stay away from a lot of the technology stocks and the big companies in the S&P that have yet to report earnings. So the few that have is Goldman Sachs. So Goldman Sachs is kind of the same story as J.P. Morgan. They reported pretty well, and the stock took a dip, but it's been bullish the last day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a call position in the 28th of August. I'm going to pick up the 225 call. I'm picking up 5 of them. It's going for, you always want to make sure that you get the mid price for this trade. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm picking up 5 of Goldman Sachs in the 28th August 225 Well, actually, this should be a call. I selected the wrong one. Okay, please make sure that you select call and not put if you're going to take this train along with me. So that would have been a bad mistake. Always want to make sure you're paying attention to that. So the 2:25 call, 28th of August. Thanks.